Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and I'm glad to be back into doing Let's Plays with a game that's very near and dear to my heart as of late, and it is called, as you can see here, Enter the Gungeon. Now I know I'm a little late to jump the gun as far as starting a Let's Play series on this, but I hope that people are still interested in seeing my take on how I play Enter the Gungeon, whether it be for the better or for worse. First of all, what is Enter the Gungeon? It's a game developed by Dodgeroll, published by Devolver Digital, and Enter the Gungeon is a bullet hell dungeon crawler following a band of misfits seeking to shoot, loot, dodge roll, and table flip their way to personal absolution by reaching the legendary Gungeon's ultimate treasure, the Gungeon that can kill the past. I won't go through the options right now because it's not like super prudent to do that. And you have a choice of a few characters here. This little wizard guy here is for co-op only. We have the hunter, who starts off with a vintage pistol, a crossbow, and a little doggy dog. The convict, who starts off with a different kind of pistol, a sawed-off shotgun, Molotov cocktail, as well as a picture that when she gets hit increases her damage temporarily. We have the pilot, who has a laser pistol, lockpick. He starts off with being able to carry an extra active item as well as more ammo for each gun, and also has cheaper shop prices. And then the Marine has a pistol which is probably my favorite of the starting pistols because it has the largest clip size, and one of his passives here, this one right here, gives him better accuracy as well. And he also starts off with 1 armor and a one-time use ammo drop. So I think I will start off with the Marine here. I've had the best success with the Marine thus far, but that being said, I've only made it to the 4th floor once. I have played this not for the Let's Play series. I know that's going to be a little disappointing for some people, but not starting off fresh, but I just couldn't hold playing this game while waiting to get my replacement good mic, because otherwise you would have been having to deal with something people may not know is you can roll over the small jellies, which is something I'm very glad someone told me that you are able to do. Oh jeez. Learn to aim. Learn to aim. Didn't even realize that one table was flipped over. So, the way things go, this is your regeneratable health, so to say. Like, if you were to lose a red heart, you can get some back by picking up those half red hearts or full red hearts. This is one-time use armor. Once you've been hit, it uses it up permanently, and you can't regenerate armor unless you pick up new armor. These are blanks, which clear all of the bullets on screen currently. These are keys, as you might imagine, for opening chests and as well as other things. And these are shells, aka the currency of the game, to buying things in shops and other such things. Down here you have your activatable item, and down here you have your guns. If I hold tab, it brings up the map. This right here is a teleporter that allows you to teleport from room to room, which is going to be very handy later on, because unlike games such as The Binding of Isaac, floors are absolutely gigantic, and you're going to appreciate being able to teleport all over the place. And another thing that I really like here is if I click... Oh, jeez, that was some bad damage. But, yeah, I flipped that switch there, and I was able to activate sort of like a natural trap. also known as the chandelier. Now hopefully I can endeavor not to take too much more damage here. Oh, okay, he says as he takes more terrible damage. And the first floor might seem pretty easy despite my poor play here, but trust me, the difficulty ramps up quite a bit, especially for the bosses. Like, again, not to compare too much to the Binding of Isaac, but it's probably one of the most apt comparisons I can make, where even the first floor bosses can give you quite a difficult time. And as you might imagine, pressing R reloads, but you can also just mouse click once your clip is empty to reload as well. It varies from gun to gun which way I want to reload. Like some guns I just want to click the entire time, others I like to press and hold. So then I generally press R when I have to reload with those guns where I press and hold. But, oh, and also explosive barrels. And here we find ourselves a shop, which, ooh, has one of the items that I just unlocked recently, but I don't think I will be picking that up, unfortunately. Well, at least at this moment, but also because of the fact that, I do not have nearly enough money at this time, and I have a hard time believing that I will have enough before the... Oh my god, he is the master shooter there. Oh! And we got a random chest drop, which gave us a Fog of War. Active reload. Okay. Interesting. So now we have an actual active reload. And here is one of our first of the many chests to come. And ooh, the Judge. I actually am quite a fan of this gun. Even though it has more or less the regular damage as our starting weapon, that last thing right there is going to be quite interesting, as you will see here. Ooh, is that it for the floor? No, that's not it for the floor. So we will return here. I think I am going to take the time to pick up this half of a red heart, just because I kind of feel I need it. And I have to say, like, even though it's pixel art, which, not to say that pixel art can't look good, they did, like, a really, really good job with the aesthetic of this game. Like, everything is animated so nicely, like, how you can have a different animation model for every single angle that you fire the gun at. And each gun has its own custom, well, each gun has, like, their own custom reload animations, which is fantastic. Ooh, one of these rooms, eh? This would be the equivalent of, like, a mob trap room in The Binding of Isaac. The statue fills you with a sense of foreboding that will remain. The reason I will remain is, oh god. Yeah, so at the end of each clip here, we have a chance of doing a random status effect to enemies. It would be nice if I could actually land some shots, though. Don't know why I'm wasting bullets on those guys. Oh god. Ah! That was some bad damage. Take care of the big guys first. I think he should just die from the poison. Yeah, there we go. And I will take care of everything else in due time. And boom. We are finished with that room. And get a regular shotgun. Regular shotgun is surprisingly good despite the name. Like you think, oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill shotgun, but don't judge a book by its cover, because this is actually one of the like stronger earlier game weapons you can get. It's a very misleading name. And I have to say, this is actually quite a great start to a run. Getting as many good guns as I have. If you press and hold tab, you can also see all the guns you have collected thus far, as well as passives. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that probably sounded horrible. But, that aside, ooh, we don't have a key for this chest, but if you don't have a key, you can still try your luck of opening up a chest and seeing if you get something good from it by shooting it open, and we were very lucky in getting a full red heart there. One thing I have to say, though, is that by getting the Cog of War, I feel as though I may have gone a longer reload time unless I... Yeah, we'll get this as well. Ooh. So... Not very accurate, but high rate of fire. Oh my goodness, I apologize for that. I have a slight tickle in my throat. Oh, I probably shouldn't have skipped that. I'll endeavor not to skip boss cutscenes from now on. Naturally. Another good tip to know is you can slow down time by holding control to select a different gun if you're ever in a pinch where you need to select a different gun. Yeah, the shotgun is tearing the Gatling Gun apart. Oh, that was a bad dodge. Another thing to note is, if you happen to not get hit once by a boss, you can actually get a full HP upgrade. Why are you jumping all over the place? One more shot should do it. We are finished the boss fight with half of a heart remaining, but you usually get HP back from beating the boss anyways, and he also dropped one of my other most favorite guns that I've seen thus far, the Hexagun. You'll get to see what it does next for, but it is quite a treat. Let's see. Alright, so next we will reach floor, or chamber 2 I should say, because to fit in with the gun theme. There's generally nothing in those pots or anything like that, but they can be just fun to run over, I have to say. Hexagun is super strong, but also is kind of just a fun gun in general, because as you saw right there, we turned one of the enemies into a chicken, and we can run over it to turn into a puffball of feathers. Now that being, actually, you know what, I think I will continue to use it for the time being. Oh god, I was very lucky not to get hit there. There we are. Okay. Yeah, even for those blue guys, which normally take like a lot of regular bullet shots, I only took 2 hexagon shots, which is fantastic. Oh, and we got armor and ammo? Oh. Okay. Are any of our guns like particularly low? Okay, so that's like 300. You know what? I think I'm just gonna reload the hexagun. because it has served us quite well. Now these little torch things usually mean a special room of some kind up ahead. And this one is Shrine of the Forgotten Bullet who laid down his arms. Will you? Okay, so I'm gonna walk away for a second here, but I think I'm probably, even though I just bought it, I'm gonna offer up the flashlight because I don't really like it. Offer gun at the altar. At peace, live to gun another day. Oh, and so now we got back up to full HP. That's actually pretty huge. Exit gun, where are you? And boom, goes the dynamite. And we got more armor. Holy cow. This is the tankiest I've ever been in a Gungeon run. Oh! Sometimes chests will also be on a bomb timer. Silencer. 300 dead count. Oh. I can just imagine what this gun does. Ooh. Another. So, when you see these golden locks, that generally means that they're holding a NPC that you can interact with later behind a gate that you need a cell key for, which sometimes you can just find on the floor before a boss, but later on I find you generally need to have killed a boss in order to get it. Ooh. I could get used to this gun. This gun seems pretty fun. That is also literally just a pillow. Okay. Oh, there you are. Wizard, please. There we are. Oh, it has a chance of stunning enemies, too. That makes it really good. For, like, larger, tougher enemies. Oh, and we found our shop as well, which doesn't have a whole lot I'm actually interested in other than this, which I've heard is actually story-based, but you'll find that out later, because I'm probably not at the skill level of obtaining that at this point of time. Okay. So we have 60 out of 75 for that one, eh? I think I'm actually going to keep using the hex gun for floor clearing. Ooh, what's a bad shot? There we are. Another half of a heart and more ammo. Holy jeez. The game is being rather generous right now as far as, like, item drops. Like, normally you're lucky if you get one item drop, let alone two. We have another secret room here. Oh! Like, I know it's an orc, but it also kind of looks like Shrek. Picked up a few things on the road. Laser sight for 43. Cigarettes for 34. I hate cigarettes. And C4 for 34. I'm gonna pick up laser sight? Solid. King of the Dot. Does it actually do anything other than give us a reticle? Or reticle. Red dot sight? Increases accuracy. Laser sights work extremely well in the Gungeon where stealth is rarely a concern. Interesting. So, weapons that would normally not be very accurate are now accurate. That is definitely something to consider. Hey there, chicken. Boom. And I should also mention that you can find secret rooms if you're kind of lucky. But I have not been fortunate enough to have found one as of yet. These guys I generally don't waste shots on. The smaller forms of the bats, if I have enough room to dip and dodge around them. Oh, that was a bad shot. Oh, and so was that. Man, I cannot be wasting hexagon shots like that. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on over here, but I finished off whatever it was. Ooh, I need a key. Okay. Because those big chests generally have something pretty good in them. Not always, but generally. And I will go back this way. Oh, another mechanic I have failed to mention as of yet, which is also pretty important, is the ability to another ammo drop. It doesn't look like as if I'll be able to show it off like quite right away here, but please tell me I have enough for a. He doesn't even have a key. Oh my god! I'm just gonna have to shoot open this chest. Why would you do this to me, game? I thought we were best buds. Okay, well, we'll do with the marine pistol. And we got half of a red heart, which is, like, not that good. And that, okay. Actually, I should switch to the regular shotgun for the boss fight, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's try the thread count. Or the silencer. And if it sucks, then it sucks. Oh, God. The holster. I have beaten him, but I have some pretty god-awful luck with it. Butts. I clicked all of the wrong buttons there. Oh my god. Stop taking all of the world's worst damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to learn not to freak out when there's stuff happening all over the screen all at the same time. Oh my god. Seriously. Oh my god. Pressing the wrong button is not a way indicative of success. Butts. I just panic too much when it comes to the holster, which is a bad habit I need to get better about. But I think that will do it for this first episode of Enter the Gungeon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it is of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I will see you next time in Enter the Gungeon. Bye for now.